This is how I get luxury real estate listings in 2024 with the high-end listing system. On this video, I'm going to show you how I get 4 high-quality luxury listings every single 6 months. Why should you hear what I'm saying? I've gotten millions of dollars in listings online. I'm going to here to break everything down, this whole process. You're going to have the step-by-step process so you can implement it yourself, right? So, we do this without depending on referrals, without cold calling people, without cold calling those people that's supposed to be warm leads. You cold call them and they feel like they're not warm. They feel like you were cold calling back in the day, and without paying a monthly retainer, which we all hate. And again, if you feel like I wasted your time on this video, I will sell you $100 if you send me an email to my personal email, which is juan@arbabroker.com. So let's get straightforward. Is if you are a real estate agent, you sell luxury, and you have run online ads before, you treat real estate as a real business, not just a side hustle. You post on social media and you're busy, but you're actually hungry to grow, then, this is for yourself as well. Now, if you stick until the end of the video, you get access to the lead calling and seller objection framework that we use to, get those people in to actually book an appointment and show up. And if you want to see what it's like to have us implement any of what you're about to see for you, just click the link below. So let's get right into it. This is a money draining funnel, right? This is why your leads are tie kickers, and this is probably what you're using right now. And essentially what everyone's trying to sell you over DMs, they send you the cold DMs, the cold DMs, all that stuff. They cold call you, tell you, yo, I'll do ads for you or whatever. I'll get you leads, listens, whatever. This is money draining, right? Because what are they gonna do for you is the typical ad. There's a photo with a mediocre copy that essentially just tells people, get your home valuation or, get your instant homes list. Oh my God, whatever. What a sick offer, right? You cannot even see the realtor right here. And then they get taken to an auto lead form, right? Now, it's going to be a lead form like this that's going to pop out into their app and on Facebook. And, all of this is auto-filled. Why? Because Facebook wants people to have high volume of opting into, different forms. What they do is they take their contact information that's linked to their Facebook account and they autofill it. There's a big problem with this, which is that people have their information on Facebook that they had 10 years ago. My phone number on Facebook is the phone number I used 10 years ago. It's not the same phone number I use right now. So that happens when you get that lead, you get your notification or whatever, and you call them, they don't respond, or maybe it's another person, they may be in another country. It doesn't make any sense. And that doesn't make people, take the time to fill out the form, take the time to actually, look over the stuff you're trying to do for them, right? And then, of course, after the lead form is done, you already collected their information. They get taken to a landing page, which is either an instant homes list or a lead magnet. For example, this is an instant homes list, and that's it. That's basically it. And that's how you supposedly get your leads. And that's what everyone's trying to sell you. Or if you're running ads, that's what 80% of you are doing, which is pretty bad. There's a reason why this doesn't work, which is a huge problem. You're going to get low quality prospects. You get low intent, people that don't recognize your call. They're not motivated to either buy or sell. They're not qualified. They're going to be asking, who are you over the phone? And perhaps they're already working with an agent. They're just, nosing around. And if you call them, it's probably going to be a fake number. Why are you calling? They're going to ask, or I'm just browsing or whatever, right? And when you work with one of those commoditized agencies that you see all over the place, they're literally multiplying your problems. They're burning your marketing budget. They're giving you a ton of millions work, and they're giving you low quality leads. And that's a big, big problem. Why? Because they're probably some random kid in some basement trying to make a quick buck because some guru told them. And I don't blame them. They're trying to make a business for themselves. They're trying to make money online, but they're not delivering the results that you actually need, right? So even if they're decent, their payment structure makes no sense. You're always paying even though you get no results. No way. They're all the same BS as Redfin, as Zillow, as Realtor.com. They're cheap. They have their leads are tie kickers. They are easy access. And I don't know about you, but if I had a log that everyone can open, I wouldn't want that log, right? The same way, you're buying those leads, 20,000 realtors are buying them. And on these platforms, you're competing over brokers that are spending $200 to $1 million every single month to buy leads. doesn't make any sense for you to be competing in that large pool. So you may be asking, what about the mystical and magical referrals? They're pretty good, right? That's how we all got started. That's how I made my first money. That's how I currently make a lot of money from that as well. But, it doesn't make sense because the quality is amazing, but they're very inconsistent and they're 0% predictable. So do you really see yourself closing one extra listing a month with all of that? I wouldn't. And I'm going to tell you that because I've experienced it. Because we're not qualified that, Facebook ads won't work. The commoditized marketing agencies are basically scamming you. Their lead vendors like Zillow, Realtor, and Redfin are reselling your leads, and you're competing with the big boys. You don't have $1 million budget to be spending every single month, right? So if you don't want this happening to you, I want you to go ahead, click the link below, whatever, if you think this is going to be valuable. If not, just keep watching, right? So I'm talking to this camera. You see the cool background, whatever. This guy showed me what's wrong with what I'm doing right now. Then what should I actually do? Well, you should implement the high-end listing system. What is the highest listing system? How is it different? Well, it's different because it gets you higher quality leads. It gets you less work. It's a low volume of people that come into your business, but they actually want to speak with you. And you probably think this is impossible, right? You probably think this is impossible without a ton of effort or a huge budget or at all. which I was skeptical at first until I actually discovered this. And let me show you that it's actually possible, all right? So, this is how it works. People are going to see a YouTube ad like this, but I'm going to play right here so you can watch it. I'm going to play right here very quick. List without to pay. There you go.
Right now, the bad news that this is the easy that ever to lose money when you start the following. So you need to be careful. In today's market, it's hard to know how much money you should be getting when your month after breakfast. And interest rates have low run, so people can trick you to sell or to leave. The way most people underrate their home or sell is the route. There is no systematic approach, which leads to waste time on unnecessary actions. Wasted time is doing work that doesn't need to be done, and it's not being for discomfort and uncertainty in selling trust. The good news is that there is a better way to do this that most people don't know about. If anything, actually pretty simple. Here's the blue button on the screen. Go to the next page and you will be able to be the all-sellers guide I think provides inside your home's value in today's market. This way, instead of only 2024 without having to worry with whether what God involves, especially if you're buying a home with percent. Also, don't have to worry about wasting time and energy worrying about what you can afford or worrying about your home's lost return. Because this becomes really simple when you know how to maximize the buying. Another good thing, this don't need to make any commitments work with a business agent. But buying real estate agents, no contracts, no applications, no estate strategy. You will be able to decrease your own value as when you come rent to take it. We can take the lead. At the end of the day, they will tell your focusing on decision, not anyone. So take the button, let's sit down, sign up, and find out what you can afford.
You see? No, it is a good video, high quality, has edits, and the key to thing is there's multiple call to actions inside, and the other key is in YouTube. YouTube drives high quality leads. Why does it drive high quality leads? Because think about yourself when you were starting real estate, right? When you went to YouTube, you were looking for information, you were looking, you were in an educational frame, right? You go on YouTube to learn and to know about more stuff. If I see an ad of someone that's going to teach me how to buy a house, okay, now I'm framed into education. But on Instagram and on Facebook, you're scrolling, you're just wasting your time, you're making time pass and whatever, right? It doesn't work the same thing. Again, when people see this ad, when they click the blue button, they're going to get taken to a landing page and a qualifying page that I'm going to show you here live. This page is going to get people pre-qualified into your business, right? So for example, they're going to see a video here, demonstrating, okay, get your instant home valuation. Boom. They click here, they fill out this stuff, right? Home type, what is your property? Okay, let's say they have a townhouse and they want to sell, right? So what is your timeline? This is key. This is very key because nobody's doing this. And this is what actually qualifies people. You want people that are ready to move. See what happens if I click 12 months. Boom. Thank you for taking the time to complete the survey. Unfortunately, you're ineligible for a personalized home evaluation at this time. Oh no, why? Because we want people that actually want to take action now. Now see what happens when I actually don't click this. 1 or 2 months. You keep getting qualified. How much money do you think your house worth? And a couple more questions. And it's very simple. How much your house worth? Then they fill out their contact information. People get pre-qualified with this. After this, people get taken into what I call the booking page. People book themselves into your calendar. It's pretty simple. They get taken to this page, which is book your free 15-minute phone consultation. This is linked into your calendar. So people, all they have to do is click on the link, is click on the button, pick the preferred time. They go ahead, fill their form, fill all the times, and that's it. They get booked themselves into the calendar. But you may be asking, what happens if somebody doesn't book? They get taken this, they just download the guide, they don't book. So this is the magic of automations. This is what drives the system. It is the notebook automation sequence. A notification is sent to you, to your phone, and of course, people get the guide sent to by email. If they cannot find it, we just text it to them. They get an initial SMS, sent to the lead. If they don't reply, they get entered a 7-day follow-up SMS sequence until you can call the lead, right? If they do reply, they get removed from the automated follow-up SMS, and then you call the lead. Let's say the lead doesn't pick up. You call back another time. Immediately after, boom, they don't pick up. They reply back, you reply back to the lead on the SMS, and you follow up with the lead, and then you eventually book the appointment. Let's say if they do pick up here, you call the lead ASAP, they pick up, then boom, you book the appointment. But what happens if they actually book the appointment, right? They book themselves into the calendar. They get taken into a thank you page. A thank you page with a video of yourself talking, introducing yourself, saying, hey, my name is Ricardo, and I'm a realtor for eXp Realty, and I want you to know that I'm going to take care of you. Thank you for booking a time. I'm going to call you at this time. This is my phone number. Save me into your contacts. Why? Because I'm going to call you, and you're going to learn about how I can help you evaluate your home. Pretty simple. People get to know you personally. You should throw your sauce into it as well, right? Now, when people book in, they get taken into an SMS and email reminders, that is sent to them. The reminders get sent to you, and it's added to your online calendar, so you see it. Then you do the reverse lookup. You check out, okay, this is what's going on, whatever. You call the lead at the scheduled time, and then you book the listing appointment. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. And now I want you to imagine yourself, right? How this is going to get you high quality prospects. It does get it. It gets me high quality prospects with very high intent that actually recognize when you call them over their phone, because you introduce yourself. You say, hey, I'm going to call you. Say my contact. Okay, they already know who you are. They're motivated to buy or to sell. They're very qualified, and you're perceived as a local celebrity. They are actually looking to buy or sell luxury properties, because what we do when we're setting up this ad is we're targeting people that have money to pay. We're targeting people that are ready to move. For example, if you're in Miami, Florida, and you're looking to sell luxury listings, okay, you're going to target people in rich area codes in different cities that want to buy here, or maybe on different countries. It all depends on your offer as well, right? I mean, you know more about your offer than me. Now, when those people are qualified, they're looking to buy or sell properties, right? They're also, when you're running these ads, people on the street are going to recognize you like, oh my God, you're the guy from YouTube, right? And then they're going to auto-book into your calendar. Again, this is pretty important because you don't have to lift a finger. And this is pretty cool. And I want to ask you something. Do you think this is going to work for your business? I think so too, right? So let's face it. You're probably watching this video because either, you're trying marketing, it doesn't work. It isn't as good, or it's too expensive. You're paying a lot of money on leads. You're paying a lot of money in a monthly retainer that some kid is charging you to getting you 200 leads that when you call them, they never pick up. Or when you call them, they're like, okay, let's book the appointment, but they don't follow through. Or when you actually, it's time to call them or to go to the listings, they don't show up. It is a nightmare, right? And it is very, very expensive compared to utilizing a solution like this that you can even do yourself. I'm showing you everything on this video. You can go ahead and do it yourself. And you're probably asking, right? What happens when these people come? How do you actually close them? Well, at the beginning, I promise you our seller and buyer calling frameworks. And, that's going to be linked in the description. You're going to have, the PDFs. There's going to follow all the seller objection handling and the buyer objection handling frameworks. It's pretty simple. And I now, want to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I want to tell you a little secret. And, this may seem pretty complicated. It's a huge process, right? You go ahead, we already know that the Facebook ads are trash, right? We already know that the lead vendors are trash. We already know that referrals are very good, but they're inconsistent, right? And we now disclose the system, the step-by-step. People see a YouTube ad. They get taken into a booking page, right? When the booking page, they get qualified. People get qualified into, okay, makes sense, it doesn't make sense. Now, they get taken to a booking page in which they book themselves into your calendar. If they don't book, they get taken into an automation sequence that makes sure that, they give you their number and whatever, and now you can call them onto, listen the appointment. How are you going to call them? What are you going to say? That's the script that is going to be in the description, right? The script that's going to be in the description is going to help you, call those people. Again, if they book themselves in, they're going to get taken to a thank you video when you're going to introduce yourself and you're going to tell them to save your number into your contacts. So when you actually call them, on the booked appointment, then you actually, okay, now the listings booked, or the, the home valuations booked, or the home consultation, the buying consultation is booked. Boom. We already know that this is going to get you high quality prospects with high intent that want to, get luxury properties, and they're going to perceive you as a local celebrity. Pretty simple. Now, I want to tell you, if you're a luxury real estate agent and you see the value on this, if you don't see the value on this, just get off this video. And you want to get 4 listings in 6 months without having to deal with tire kickers and investing much of your time on learning this, and we see thousands of dollars. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, dialing this system in. I've been doing real estate marketing for the past 3 years. I've been doing marketing itself for the past 6 years, right? I know more about this than you, and I'm willing to do this for you. That's why I show you all of this. So if you don't want me to do it for you, it's okay. Just get off this video or check out my other content where I'm explaining you how to do it step by step. But I mean, you don't have time, you prefer to have someone else doing it for you. So I want you to go ahead and book an enrollment call now below, where a team member is going to see where you are at now, where you want to go. Let's say you're currently making 200 or 400 grand a year in GCI and you want to get to the million. They're going to qualify you and we're going to see if we're a good fit to work together. So go to the descriptions or to the comments. You're going to click the link that says schedule. You're going to pick your preferred time. You're going to fill in your details and you're going to show up to your enrollment call. That's basically it. Here's the system. Take a screenshot. Go ahead. Download the resources on the description. And man, I just want to see you succeed. Bye, you big lever.